Merry Christmas, guys. The December letter for Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown has now arrived, and it came with a brand new vehicle announcement, the Lamborghini Tamario, honestly, hard to pronounce. But anyways, let's get straight on into this video and what the letter has for us in December. So one of the first things it mentions is Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to the TDU fans. Now, this letter is going to be a bit short. There isn't really much to say as we come to the end of the year. But of course, there is the car reveal. So there's season 5 details for update 1 and update 2. The season 6 vehicles, so the Pagani, Mercedes, the Lamborghini is announced, the online store, networking improvements is mentioned, the Test Drive Community Week winners is also mentioned, and the Community Spotlight winners for December as well. So first off, the update 1 details. Now that is going to say the next season 5 update is planned to release within the first 2 weeks of January. We will have more news on this release date early next year to confirm. There may be some missed live events during this release schedule of the update, and that's basically because depending on when the update will actually arrive. But as usual, the maintenance and release date will be announced in the patch notes post, which will arrive a day or two before the release of the update. Now make sure to stay tuned for all of the details on update 1 by following us on social media. Then update 2 details is literally just February. Not much else to say than that, but yeah, so February is when we can expect the next updates for update 2, which is supposed to have a more stabilized version of the console build and some stabilization on the PC optimization as well. Not some huge 10-20 FPS difference, but they're stabilizing the versions to further optimize the game a lot more. Next is the season 6 vehicle announcements. So the first one is the Bugatti Ahira Roadster, which we've already known for a while now, but obviously it's going to have an iconic V12 sound, and it does mention the aero system works except for when you turn. When you turn, it's supposed to go like one goes up higher than the other. That specific feature isn't, or it says it may or may not be ready for the launch of the car in season 6, but it will be working either at season 6 or in a later update in season 6, and it will be in a dealership. So that's good to see the first return of Pagani and it's going into the dealership. Now the next car that's confirmed for season 6 is the SLS AMG Black Series, which is super cool. This is going to feature as a bundle similar to the online store for the Puma BMW or the Tiger wide-body kit GTR or the Ford F-150 that's lifted. There's going to be a licensed bundle similar to those, but I can't really say. It obviously hasn't been announced. And last but not least, Lamborghini Tamario. Very nice to see the successor to the Huracan arriving into TDUSC. It will be a solar pass car, but it does say that it boasts the most amount of manufacturer options ever to a vehicle in TDUSC. So you have 7 different rims you can choose from, 29 different interior color options, and 39 different manufacturer exterior paint options, with some allowing for a carbon parts package, the carbon roof package, or even matte paint options. So they went ham with this car, guys, and the screenshots look very nice as well, so cool to see that. Moving on forward is the online store. So I'm going to speed through this part really quickly. The pricing and the items you may see in these photos may not be final, it does mention that. But to find the online store, all you have to do is go to the start menu and head over to the store tab, of course. This is where you'll find the bundles. So bundles such as the Tiger or the Puma edition or the F-150 or the SLS AMG Black Series. And here is the bundle that you will see for the Tiger. So as you can see, you have the vehicle, the appearance or livery, some crazy clothing item, and a turbofan rim. So I think that's the first turbofan style rim we actually have in TDUSC, so really cool to see. Then you have the rotational store, which is where things rotate on there should be a timer, but I don't really see one in the picture. But essentially these will rotate in and out of the store. They're going to be licensed items because you can't sell a licensed item forever, which is why they don't go to the permanent store. But you got some very nice Puma shoes, for example, very nice Puma shirts, and that Porsche livery is also in the online store. So really cool to see that. And you have the permanent store, which will have stuff from live events or past solar pass cards, etc., emotes, whatever you name it. You can see here the LaFerrari, for example, is there, the Diablo VT, the Audi e-tron, emotes, rims, stickers. It's all there in the permanent store. Then of course you also have the free diamond gift, which you can get 10 diamonds weekly by just logging into the game, going to the store and pressing the 10 diamond thing. So that's basically everything really quickly about the online store. Now the network improvements is another thing that was mentioned in the letter. To start off, it was said that the network team is working on some really important features for TDUSC, 8-player groups, official racing center, etc. But Guillaume is going to tell us more about it. So Guillaume says, we're working on a lot of things to improve the online experience, specifically making sure players actually run into each other in free roam, which I know is a really good thing that we have to have working in TDUSC. You know that right now, even on populated servers, it feels empty. It's an algorithmic issue that we are completely overhauling. It's a major project that will take us several months, but we are confident it will lead to something great. This step forward will allow us to tackle cross-region play as well, which is really good to hear. In parallel, we're still working on the official racing center, the matchmaking rework, the 8-player groups, the solar pass and live event enhancements, and improving the general server stability for a smoother experience. It's also important to note that every feature in the TDUSC relies on online systems, which we know isn't the best parts of the whole online only thing. And as a result, it means that the online team is working across the board, which of course can be seen as a negative in terms of the online only stance. But I know they did say offline mode is something that could be seen at the end of the game's life. Maybe it would be nice to see it being discussed more at a later time, but there's no new information on that. But yeah, so yeah, Guillaume ends it off saying send them love, which, you know, huge shout out to the network team. They've been working really hard over the next couple months and even the past months, making sure to improve the experience for TDUSC on the features and everything. And there's another screenshot here of the Tamario, which honestly I used to not like the back, but I like the back of it more for some reason. Anyways, the community week winners, so this won the livery vote. And there was 2 other really good liveries, to be honest with you. Still FR on the Discord makes crazy original liveries. They look, honestly, shout out to him. They didn't win, unfortunately, but their liveries look really nice, so they were showcased as a honorable mention. There were the race votes, so 5 races were chosen to have in the live event as well. And for the community spotlight winners in December, you have this guy on Reddit who won the Alpine clothing, which was I think in the last letter was mentioned to take a picture of the Alpine. Sorry, not the last letter, the event for the Alpine. It was mentioned to take a picture of the Alpine with the livery on and send it in on any social media platform, and we'll choose a winner. So that's there. Then you have the winners of the actual community spotlights. It was a 3-way tie for 2nd place. So shout out to those who got their 3rd place, and shout out to Shmugen for their 1st place as well. And last but not least, just another photo of their Tamario, I was about to say Huracan there, and a final message. So yeah, that is basically all wraps up, guys. 2025 of TDUSC. Now 2026, I'm really excited for. There's a lot of things coming. We know the season 6 missions is one thing, some new cars to TDUSC, have housing as well, the official racing center, and much more that I'm really excited, and I can't wait to share over the next coming months of the game's development, and hopefully leading up to a year 3 with some very exciting things that we need to improve on as well, which I'll probably make some videos on what I think we should work on, just to create some more discussions in the community. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much. And if you did enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe for more content. You already know what it is. I'm Alex7. Let's see you guys on the video. Peace.